Do you have a fear of carbs? Because if you do, you're not alone. I had a fear of carbs. Before I started flexible eating, I came from a paleo lifestyle. I ate very clean, low carbs, and I got to this point where I was even afraid of fruit at one point. As crazy as that sounds, that's where I was. When I started flexible eating, I was afraid of carbs. And when I calculated my numbers, I suddenly had over 100 grams of carbs to eat every day. It was daunting. It was scary. I mean, I was excited, but I wasn't sure I was going to be able to do it. And it definitely took some getting used to. I remember very clearly in the beginning, I wouldn't even allow myself to eat the foods that I loved still, even though this is why I wanted to get on board with flexible eating. It was like I just had this mental block. I couldn't allow myself to indulge and have things like Oreos. If I was going to eat carbs, I was still going to keep it really clean and go for those vegetables. But I remember when I finally started to trust the process and stop feeling quite so guilty about food, that's when I really started to take flexible eating to a new level. And that's where I actually started to see the progress. I had way more energy, I was performing so much better in the gym, and my body composition really started to change as well. So it turned out that whilst eating vegetables and fruit is good for your body and gives you the micronutrients that you need, more than that, the mindset and allowing that guilt to subside and the fear of carbs to subside actually helped my body get to another level. And I truly believe that was just because I felt better. And that's what we're looking for when we're trying to promote this healthy lifestyle. Healthy to me means that I'm happy every day and not depriving myself of foods I love. So don't worry, if you're afraid of carbs, start slow. By all means, keep your carbohydrates relatively clean to begin with, and slowly start introducing the fun foods that you've been depriving yourself of for so long. That's how I did it, and I did it slowly, and as I saw, having a cookie or having a donut, I woke up the next day and hey, I wasn't fat. In fact, my weight on the scale was down. Slowly I began to trust the process, and it really helped me improve my relationship with food and figure out how carbs are represented in my daily life of eating. So don't worry too much about it. It's something that will take time, but also know that you're not alone. We all have to start somewhere, and there are a lot of people like you who have a fear of carbs. I had it, and now I don't. It's incredibly freeing, and if you just trust the process and keep at it little by little, introducing those fun foods that you've been missing out on for so long, you will get there too.